the government itself, and number 10, was not operating on a war footing in February on this in any way, shape or form. Lots of key people were literally skiing in the middle of February. In February, the Prime Minister regarded this as just a scare story. He described it as the new swine flu.
Did you tell him it wasn't?
Certainly. On the 14th, we said to the Prime Minister, you are going to have to lock down. But there is no lockdown plan. It doesn't exist. SAGE haven't modelled it. DH don't have a plan. We are going to have to figure out and hack together a lockdown plan. This is like a scene from Independence Day with Jeff Goldblum saying the aliens are here and your whole plan is broken and you need a new plan, right? That is what the scene was like that morning with Ben Warner in the Jeff Goldblum role. He took the Prime Minister through all the graphs and through the NHS graphs and showed him the system is thinking that this is all weeks and weeks and weeks away. You're being shown all of these graphs about time to peak of the epidemic in June, but this is all completely wrong. The NHS is going to be smashed in weeks. I think there's no doubt at all that many senior people performed far, far disastrously below the standards which the country has a right to expect. I think that the Secretary of State for Health is certainly one of those people. I said repeatedly to the Prime Minister that he should be fired. So did the Cabinet Secretary, so did many other senior people. The procurement system with which they were operating was just completely hopeless. We were told at the Cabinet table by officials that the Department of Health had been turning down ventilators because the price had been marked up. I mean, it's sort of it's completely beggars belief that that sort of thing was happening. When I was having PPE meetings around the Cabinet room table, we were told, oh, well, the PPE won't arrive, this obviously is not going to arrive for months. Well, why is it not going to arrive for months? Well, because it takes that long to ship. Why are you shipping it? Well, we ship it because that's what we always do. But hang on, we're going to have a peak in the NHS around about mid-April, and you're shipping things from China that are going to arrive in months' time, and all the airplanes are not flying. Leave this meeting, commandeer the planes, fly them to China, drop them at the nearest airfield, pick up our stuff, fly it back. At this point, we had Trump sending the CIA around trying to gazump everybody on PPE. There's a very profound question about the nature of our political system that means that we got at the last election a choice between Jeremy Corbyn and Boris Johnson. I think any system which ends up giving a choice between two people like that as the people to lead is obviously a system that's gone extremely badly wrong. There's so many thousands and thousands of wonderful people in this country who could provide better leadership than either of those two, and there's obviously something terribly wrong with the political parties if that's the best that they can do. It's also the case that I don't exclude myself from this. Like, in any sensible, rational government, it is completely crazy that I should have been in such a senior position, in my personal opinion. I'm not smart. I've not built great things in the world. It's completely crackers that someone like me should have been in there, just the same as it's crackers that Boris Johnson was in there.